Okay, so here's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare here to be shown. Options, graphics 1920 by 1200, 4x anti-aliasing, everything on, dual video cards, SLIs enabled, everything maxed out. It says normal but doesn't go higher. Textures, trilinear, and ISO at the top. Extra settings for all the textures. Everything is maxed out. Okay, so here 50, 60 frames per second here. See all the effects I like here. See, it's all pretty smooth here, very smooth gameplay. Not doing too well on here. Benchmark results here. There is average of 50, minimum 24, maximum 61. Got FreeSync on here. Only lows here. Nuclear bomb going off. And the last airstrike at the end. Going to 24 frames per second. And this is everything maxed out. 16 times anisotropic filtering and 16 times CSAA, I think. So that's for anti-aliasing. Okay, so here I'm going to do the final conclusion of what I think of these cards overall, concluding everything that's happened since part 1 of these videos. Overall, the performance in current games for these cards is practically the same, sometimes better, sometimes just a little worse than the GX2, and that shows good potential for these cards because they're single slot, they're single GPU solutions running the same as dual GPU solutions, and the fact that also that they have a proper 512-bit memory bus, allowing a lot higher resolutions and a lot more anti-aliasing and anisotropic filtering to be allowed on games. As we all know, anti-aliasing definitely slowed down a lot of games on the GX2. For the price, I think they're a little bit pricey at the moment. If you're going to get one, I'd probably wait for the price to go down. The price might be a little more acceptable if these are trying to run future games. The future games, I expect these cards to do pretty well in, as they're Nvidia's new high-end card, and I expect them to stay that way for some time. One thing that I definitely like about these cards is the fact the drivers from when out the box, installing 177.35 I think WHQL from Nvidia. I've had no problems at all. I've had these for 3 days so far, and I've done quite a lot of intense gaming on them, benchmarks, gaming, everything like that, and I've encountered no problems at all. I've never crashed once. GX2 I was always crashing. I don't know why. I think they're just unstable. The drivers are bad. It's a big improvement over the GX2. The stability out of the box is phenomenal for the fact that they've only released last Tuesday. So they've been out a week, and almost a week, and are just brilliant. I think the heat from them, I average one idle on the desktop. They lower the GPU clock goes to 300 and the memory to 100 megahertz. This keeps them really cool, about 30 to 40 sitting on the desktop, so very cool. They're not hot to touch, blowing out cool air while sitting on the desktop while gaming. CRYSIS benchmark very high, 16 times quality AA. I saw 82, 83 degrees, which isn't actually so bad compared to what the GX2 is having. They can go up to 105, and I haven't reached 105, but you do need a very well ventilated case for these. As you can see in the picture, I've got a lot of space around, and onto the right of that picture, as you can't see there, I've got a lot of space and extra fans. There's a fan on the right of those cards, and there's a fan on the bottom below the cards. So I'd recommend, if you're going to get these, even 3, for 3 I would recommend a very big case with a lot of air cooling. Possibly you need to water cool them then. With these BFG ones, the packaging is very good. It comes with a lot of cool stuff. HDMI port is not included. HDMI port is something I'd like to have seen, as it was included on the GX2. It's not included here. BFG, I don't know about other vendors, but they have actually included a HDMI cable DVI converted to HDMI, which is quite handy. Now, if you're wondering, if you want me to do a few more games, I'm going to do a few more games. I'm going to do full length videos on different games. Grid, Race Driver Grid will be my next one coming up. I'll do a full review of what the cards' performance is like on those. Overall, I think I'm going to give these cards a 5-star award. 5-star because they work out the box, they've got very good performance, and are very good for AA and AF. Temperatures are also quite decent for a card of this power as well. And to be more accurate on that, I'm going to give the card 93%. 93 because it could perform a little better in current games. Future games, I will do a review maybe when some more games are out. I'll do games like Grid coming up soon, Crysis Warhead if you've heard about it, Far Cry 2, Fear 2, all games like that, Call of Duty 5. I'll do them as they come out, when they come out on these cards. I may have 3 by then, I don't know, you have to see. So yeah, so that's it, 93%. So if you're looking for a high-end card to go with, then this is the thing to go with. Thanks for watching the videos, and goodbye.